All right, let's get to story number 9. It is our SoCal Spotlight. We are taking a look around a hidden gem in San Bernardino County. Tina Patel is live in Fontana, where all year round you can make a splash, even on a cold day like today. Tina.
I know, Amy, I'm so sad because on another day, I bet this would be the place to be. We are at the city's Aquatic Center, and actually the pools are heated year round. So as you look at it, you can actually see the steam rising up. Today, pretty empty, but on another day, this would be the place to be. And you can see the water slides. You can see why this is such a great place for the city to have. Joshua was with me this morning. I'm guessing spring and summer, like you're just packed normally, right?
Yeah, exactly. I think spring and summer, as we're leading up to the summer, warmer months, this facility kind of really gets busy. I think residents, the local communities looking for a place to cool off, as well as a place to exercise and find community. And I think here at the Aquatic Center, we provide that
because you and I were saying, like, a lot of cities have pools, but to have a full Aquatic Center and have all the programming that you do, like that is really special.
Yes. So here we have a dynamic offerings of different programs, from Parent and Me to preschool, all the way to adults, teenagers. We have a variety of fitness programs, open recreational swims where the community could come in, utilize our water slides, our splash pad, and a lot of the different amenities that we offer for a very affordable price.
Well, that's what actually I was noticing in some of your prices, whether you're a resident, which is obviously going to be a little bit cheaper, or whether you're non-resident, like your prices for water safety, that's really good because that is such an important skill for us to teach our kids and then for everybody to really know how to be safe in the water.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I think drowning prevention is a high priority here for the city of Fontana, and we want to make sure we're making an impact on our community by serving our residents with affordable swim lessons, affordable fitness classes, not just for children but for adults, for teenagers, where we're building a safe place for our families to come and enjoy and keep cool.
And since you say it's not just for the kids, for the adults, I mean, how often do you get on that water slide? Because I have to say, if I worked here, I think I would be hanging out there a lot.
Yeah, no, I believe me, I've had my times where I'll get together with the staff and we'll have some fun but yeah, the water slides are great. Who doesn't want to go down the water slides? It makes you kind of feel like a kid right there back to it. So no, I would be lying if I said I didn't get to enjoy it.
I have to tell you, I'm waiting for the day that's sunny. I'm going to come back here and I'm going to try that out myself because it's been a while, and it's nice to have it in an affordable place where you can just have a nice fun time as opposed to like spending a lot of money and taking your family.
Right, exactly. No, yeah, you got to come down. Everyone, bring the family. Again, it's very affordable. We have a lot of things to offer here. The water slides, like you mentioned, as well as our splash pad. But it's the perfect amount of fun, I think, that you need to keep cool during the summertime, and then to enjoy your family as you're trying to have fun.
Thanks so much for joining us this morning and opening up to us. And Amy, I picked the wrong day for the pool, but that's okay because we can come back to Fontana anytime. That's the great thing about the SoCal Spotlight. We live in this area. We can come back.
Absolutely. And I had never seen that before, so very cool to see. Thanks so much, Tina.
Our SoCal Spotlight today takes us to a cultural hub in the middle of San Bernardino County.
Fontana has a lot of history to preserve while showcasing people's artistic flair. KCAL News reporter Tina Patel is live at the Art Depot Gallery on Spring Street with a look at the city's creative flow. Can't wait, Tina.
Yeah, where we are, this building was actually built back in 1915. It used to be a passenger depot for people that were catching trains here. The city got the building, they decided to renovate it, make it up to code, and then they were like, what can we do with this spot? And they decided to make it an art gallery. Tiffany is here with me, and I guess I have to start with the best thing is a free art gallery.
A free art gallery. So we are open Wednesday through Friday, 12 to 7, and then on the weekends, 12 to 5. So you can just walk in and come in and enjoy art right in your own neighborhood.
And you guys actually change out the art that you have. Like, this is the kind of the spring collection, but you're always having something different that you're putting here, right?
Yes, absolutely. So each of our artist showcase runs for about 8 weeks, and then we have about a week or two where we're de-installing, and then we're working towards our next showcase. So the next one will be happening this summer. We're very excited.
And you just kind of want to make it accessible to people, right? Sometimes I feel like art museums or galleries, they seem a little stuffy, but this is a city-run place, so they want it to be accessible.
Yeah, we're recreation. We want things to be fun. We want things to be inviting, and we want things to feel accessible. And so all of our staff members have backgrounds in art. They enjoy art. They love talking about art, and they love bringing it to the local community members.
And this is also a space where you have events, right? You open it up and you do classes, right?
Right. We have a drawing class that's offered on Thursday evenings. Anybody can stop by during our business hours and just do art with us. We also have some paint nights for all ages, from little tykes all the way up to adults.
And that's really just the thing. It's about kind of getting everybody to feel that inner artist, right? Like, even if you're not necessarily the most talented, you have something you want to express, and you guys want to foster that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I am the first person to tell you I am not a drawer. Don't even ask me to. But we really want to make it something that people feel connected to. It's a way to calm your mind and to connect to other people, and it can be therapy for a lot. So we really want people to enjoy that.
And where you guys are, it's actually very close to the downtown area. Like, there's the beautiful walking trail. The Pacific Electric Trail is right here as well. So it's like a nice thing that you can, on a day that's not rainy, you can also kind of go and have a stroll and just enjoy this nice part of Fontana.
Oh, yeah, there's a great walking trail right next to us. You can pop on in. We have restrooms. We sometimes have water for people to use, and then you can just walk through a free art gallery.
I love that. Thank you so much for opening up for us this morning. So much to see here in Fontana, and we're not done yet. In our next hour, we're going to go and find some other little hidden gems in the city, but right now we'll send it back to you.
I loved meeting her and seeing all of that. Tina, thank you. Time now. Our SoCal Spotlight takes us to a city where people go to make their dreams come true.
One man turned a 17-year career at one restaurant into his own shop in Fontana. KCAL News reporter Tina Patel is live at Billy J's restaurant on Sierra Avenue, where breakfast is being served with a smile this morning. I'd be smiling looking at all that food.
Well, I was going to say, I asked when I came here, I said, what makes this restaurant special? And then they were like, well, let me show you. And then they made so many different things, not just breakfast, lunch, dinner, dessert even. I could stay here all day. Juan is the owner of the restaurant. And when you first bought this place years ago, did you realize, and your wife, who was a little bit camera shy, but thank you for joining us, did you think that this would last for almost 30 years?
You know, in all honesty, at the time, I wasn't even sure. I was just so nervous that I was investing my whole life savings into something that I always said I would never do. And before I knew, I was out looking to buy a restaurant, and we ended up buying this one. And
you were actually saying this used to be here before, so people in Fontana already knew about it. It was up to you to make sure that quality and that level of service continued, so people would want to keep coming, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't take the whole credit for the success of this restaurant. It was already a successful restaurant when we bought it, and we just kept improving on it, and so far so good.
And you have some regulars here who were telling me they remember coming here since they were kids. It's really hard to develop that kind of loyalty, but I'm guessing the food and the quality of the food has something to do about it.
Yes. I think the consistency of the food day in and day out is what keeps people coming back, because when they do come in, they know exactly what they're going to get.
And you know, Fontana and the Inland Empire in general has grown so much over the years. You have seen that. But for you, is it good having new customers kind of always coming in and discovering you?
Definitely, yeah. Almost, every other day we get somebody who walks in the door and they say that, we were here. And they come in and they like it, and then they keep coming back. So, yeah, definitely the growth has really helped us out a lot. Although it came in with a competition, too. But, sometimes competition is good for you because it makes you better, too. So.
Well, you've been so nice and so wonderful. And I honestly don't even know where to start with all of this food. But one of your servers was just telling me there is not a better club sandwich anywhere that she's ever been. So I might just stay here and hang out with you for a little bit and eat.
Well, take your pick.
Juan, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Again, we are in Fontana. We're going to be here throughout the morning discovering all the places here that make the city special. But right now, we'll send it back to you.
I'm always so jealous of these breakfast places early in the morning. Tina, thank you.
Our SoCal Spotlight takes us back to San Bernardino County, to a city that has something for everyone, whether you're single or you have a big family.
If you want to take a walk on the wild side, KCAL News reporter Tina Patel is live at Maryvagel Nature Center with a look. And it's so green everywhere after all these rains we've had, Tina.
I was actually just saying that the weather is cooperating with us right now. Right now we're not getting any sprinkles, but it's made everything really kind of feel alive. This is actually a city park, and it's really a gorgeous one. There's acres where you can walk around this beautiful pond. There's all these birds and all these trees, and you really don't feel like you're in a city at all. Jordan is with me, and I mean, this is, you were saying it's not a hidden gem. You've always been here,
Yeah, exactly.
but it does really feel kind of like an oasis in the city to have a place like this.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think it says something about the city to have a nature center at all. I mean, very few cities have one. Yeah.
And tell me, you were just saying that this is kind of a nice time of year because every day you come out and you don't know which migratory birds have decided to stop and hang out here, right?
Absolutely. We're in something called the Pacific Flyway. So the birds on their way to Mexico will stop by here, and actually we have some nesting birds right now stopping by, staying for the season.
That's so great. I know that there is a lot of people that kind of come here all the time. You told me that you have really a big focus on education, and we're actually going to start walking into the nature preserve because later on today you have a school group coming up. A lot of times you open up your doors to have kids in to come and learn, right?
Absolutely. Every day during the spring we have a school, probably of around 100. Today is going to be a little bit more than that. And they have different topics they learn about. They learn about animals, they learn about geology, water quality, and various natural topics. Yeah.
And you and I were just saying there are animals that are out here in our hills, and so you help them discover. You were telling me you were going to have me make a plaster of the footprint, right? So tell me about this.
So this is one of the activities we do here. We tell kids that they can find animals that were there before they got there, and so we can look for things like tracks. And there's a lot we can learn about animals from their tracks.
Can I just pour this in one of these now?
Yeah,
is it mixed up a little? Okay.
You want to help you out there?
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah, absolutely. You could see evidence of animals that were here before them, and you could see what type of animal they are. You could see how they're moving, where they're coming from, where they're going. You could learn a lot about these animals.
That's a very cool souvenir that kids will be able to take home and look like that. And then you were also saying that even if you just come here with your family, what is these little backpacks that you guys have?
Yeah, so this is our Borrow a Backpack, which is full of activities. If you have some time and you have some kids who want to come down and do something on some of your time off, we have lots of activities. We have bug viewers, binoculars, plant presses, books, all sorts of activities that you could check out for any length of time. We just take a license and then you can go and bring these back, and yeah, absolutely.
That is such a great idea. I think every park should have it. And Jamie and Rutabaga, I have a 5-year-old at home, and so this little arthropod survey where you can check off when you have a roly-poly, that is what we do at our house every day anyway. So I love that you can do that here. If you anybody who has a 5-year-old, just going and searching for bugs, that's a great way to spend an afternoon. So again, this is just our first stop in Fontana. There's so much to see and do here, but it's so great that the city makes a point of trying to get kids and everybody interested in nature.
Yeah, excited about that. I think that's fun for adults too, actually.
Yeah. Well, do you have an arthropod checklist at home? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying that most of our day is going around the neighborhood and seeing if there are roly-polies.
Gotcha.
I spend a lot
Okay.
of my afternoons doing that.
Just wanted to clarify.
Now you can make it
Now I
official.
can make it official.
With the paperwork.
Yes,
Exactly.
I love it. I love it.
Thank
All
you,
right,
Tina.